Welcome to Women Aging Better. We're going to do a gentle dynamic warm-up today. So I want you to start by rolling your shoulders backwards. We do so much in our lives that brings our shoulders forward and caves in our chest and shoulders. We're going to reach our hand behind us, palm facing upward, and we're going to rotate our hips. So what you're doing is you're letting your hips guide the rotation of your arm. I want you to bring the arm back 5 times, gently, should not feel any pain in your shoulder, and then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Pull that belly button in, but letting it move towards the direction of your arm. So you're loosening your hips, your shoulder, your neck, and opening up your chest. So 4 or 5 times, and then we're going to go the other direction. We're going to reach up, rotate our hips, and bring that arm all the way back. This should feel good. You should feel no pain. If you can, keep your head looking forward and then get that looseness in your shoulder also. But if you can't rotate your hips, let your head turn with you, because the hip rotation is going to help you do that full range of motion on your shoulder. You want to be able to make that full circle with your shoulder as you open it up. Hand doesn't go behind your back. It just kind of comes behind the shoulder and in front of the shoulder. Once you've done 5 on each side in each direction, relax your shoulders and just let your ear fall gently towards your shoulder, and then repeat on the other side. Let your chin fall toward your chest, and if it feels good to let your head roll back, do that as well. Some people don't find that feels good. So you're loosening up your neck in whatever way feels good to your body. If you like to roll slowly and gently, and that feels good to you, then let yourself do that. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it. Just do the slow, gentle ear to shoulder, chin towards chest, and the only thing that's moving is your head. From here, we're going to lock in the core, so we pull the belly button in and up, relax the shoulders, and we gently rotate the hips. We're just making little gentle circles with the hips. Keeping our abs tight protects our low back, especially when our hips come into this forward position. You don't want to put pressure on your back at any point. We're going to change directions, do 4 to 5 circles in the other direction. So again, this should feel good. Now we're going to loosen our ankles. If you need to hold on to a wall, put a finger on the wall. Try not to hold on intensely, but I want you to get to the place where you can balance on one foot. If you're not comfortable with that, don't start there, start on the wall. You're going to bring the foot off the ground, you're going to point the toes, flex the toes, move them to the right, move them to the left. Point, flex, right, left, or probably if I'm speaking mirror speak, it's left, right, and you're going to do that about 5 times. If your ankle allows you to make a circle, then make circles in each direction. This is one of the modifications that I'm making on the more gentle dynamic warm-up, because several of my clients were not able to get the full range of motion when making circles with their ankles. So if you're not able to do this in both directions, definitely point, flex, right, left. That's going to make sure that you have ankle mobility, which is super important to maintain balance. Now we're going to open up the front of the shoulders and the chest. If it makes sense to your brain and your body, switch the arm that comes on top each time, relax the shoulders. So we're not bringing the shoulders up here, they're just staying down. Another modification that we're going to do, we're not going to go cross body in our toe touches, we're going to go straight down, sticking our butt out, keeping our back essentially flat. Get that nice stretch through the back of your legs, relax your neck. Now pull your belly button in, use your abs to get yourself back to the starting position, and you're going to take just your right arm down the front of your right leg, stick your butt out, but keep your back straight, and reach down only as far as your body says is enough. If you're only coming down here, that's enough. Come down as far or as little as your body says is enough, and then we go to the other side. Come down the left leg. Relax your neck. People often are holding their heads in this position. Try to let your neck relax, then tighten your abs as you come back up. Then we're going to come back down to the center. So as we come down, we're not arching our back, we're sticking our butt out, and we're keeping our back essentially flat, relaxing our neck. So you should feel a big stretch through your hamstrings, maybe a little bit in your calves. Back should be protected. You're stretching the back, but you're not doing this. It's nice and flat, we come back up, and then we do the same thing as we reach down our right leg, stick the butt out, keep the back essentially flat, relax your neck, use your abs by pulling that belly button in, tightening, bracing as you come back up, and you do the same thing on that left leg. Stick that butt back, give yourself a stretch, relax your neck, use your abs to come back up. So if you're super tight, do that another 2 or 3 times. Then bring your feet back in together, relax your shoulders, tighten up your abs, and gently move the hips side to side, only as far as feels comfortable. So the knees, you don't want to feel any discomfort in the knees, you do want to let the arms relax. But a lot of my people, when I start doing this, they will just move their arms, and they won't actually move their hips, which is why I started the movement here, so you can feel and see your hips moving. Abs help, again, to protect the lower back. This should feel good to your body. From here, we come up onto the balls of the feet. We're strengthening the calves and the ankles while we let everything, loosen. And the last movement that I want you to do is go wider than your hips, way wider than you think. You're going to stick your butt out again, and you're going to lean to one side so your kneecap stays behind the toe, but you're stretching this inner thigh. And we come to the other side. So the kneecap goes behind the toe, and it also goes the same direction as the toe. You shouldn't feel any pain or discomfort in your knees. If you do, then stop the movement. If your kneecap goes a different direction than your toe, you might feel some discomfort. That's why it's super important to keep it same direction and behind your toe, so you just get that nice inner thigh stretch of that straight leg, but no discomfort. And that is your dynamic warm-up with modifications so that you can be ready to exercise in any way that feels good to you safely. Enjoy.